human, and welcome back to yet another daily pick-me-up message before we get into these beautiful cards to have a look at what God, Universe, Spirit wants us to know at this point in time. Whenever you happen to watch this, I kind of have to warn you now. I mean, the title in itself is already what the heck, Tony, what is happening? I was just as shocked, okay, when this came through, because if you've seen yesterday's video, the difference in energy could be more obvious, because this is gonna feel uncomfortable, but only for a short while, and it will open up the reality that you always seen yourself living in. Let me explain. What Spirit has shown me is, and you can relate to that, because if you've seen, especially last videos of mine, we successfully closed off karmic timelines, yeah? We realize we are the highest embodiment, we're whole. We patched up all the wounds, we went into the shadows, and we made peace with them. Filled them with light and golden, beautifulness. Love them. Integrated. We're whole. Closed off karmic timelines. Entered highest timeline. But, and it's so funny, if you take note of how I always worded it, because I always said we stabilizing in it. Because this was honestly the energy, and it still is. It's wobbly. I don't know if you noticed that yourself, but everything shifted inside of you, and your outside is just what the heck? It's so much contrast. You feel very uncomfortable. Reality, nothing feels real. You do not feel settled. You actually feel, just yucky in your body as well. You don't feel motivated. It's just everything is kind of triggering you. If that is you, because I mean, now it has been made so blatantly obvious, but I was not even aware of it. We're at a crucial time now where, yes, we close off the karmic timelines, but that's not all. There's one last jump that we need to take. One last, honestly, at this point, I think Spirit, our guys, they have a touch for the dramatic, because it feels like the grand crescendo, That's the energy. Final Countdown, that song has been playing in my head as well. It's you're gonna be faced with every single pattern out of your karmic cycles that you made peace with, all at once. It will look different for every single one of us, obviously, but you're gonna be able to recognize it right away. And if you're Tony, I have no idea what you're talking about, you just wait. Because I've gotten these similar messages the last 3 days. And only yesterday night, it hit me like a freight train. And when I'm telling you, when everything came together and I realized what Spirit was asking me to do right now, as my final initiation, that is what it is. When I'm telling you, I had a full-on breakdown. I bawled my eyes out, and I honestly haven't stopped cursing since. It's just shit, oh my gosh. It's because, here's the thing, we've been wanting, to have our spiritual gifts, heightened our connection to Spirit, our guides, as close as possible, seeing more, knowing more. Well, guess what? We're on the path of achieving full-on superpower mode, but that also means things that needs to get done are being made so bluntly obvious to us now. We cannot ignore it. It's smacking us right in the face. And if we're trying to be oh, I'm not seeing it, who are we actually kidding? That's Spirit. Spirit is I've seen what you've done. You obviously still attach yourself to it can be the smallest thing that is has its core in a karmic cycle that you went through in the past. And in order for you to fully stabilize in your highest timeline, you need to let that fucking thing go. Can people, situation, environment, belief, you will intuitively know once clarity hits. I'm telling you now, if it hasn't come, it will come. It will be made obvious to you what needs to happen. in order for you to fully settle into your new reality. And oh my God, it's so, I mean, it makes so much sense, right? Because I was wondering that myself, because I kept on getting these messages of us merging with our highest self and we're in it. But then I look outside of myself and I'm like, Spirit, how does this transition go? Because I obviously don't have it reflected in my outside yet. And me, I don't know why I thought it, because like past, you know, experiences have proven it like completely different. But I was thinking we would be carried into our highest timeline, settle in so gently, you know, with like have angels singing and just like, there you go, my child, sit down, there you go. This is for all the hard work that you've done. Now you get to be poured with blessings. Now you get everything that you could ever wish for and more. You've done it. No, this is not how it's gonna go. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be everything happening at once, because what you will basically need to do actively is going into every single room in a sense that you need to open every single karmic timeline, every single karmic cycle that you have been in, where you know you've done a lot of work. You need to go into that room, and that version of us, that room, like the time that it presents, you need to set that room on fire. That's the image that I'm getting. So you need to walk from room to room to room, like, and it has to come from you. Like, in the end, we're all doing it for us. It's just like Spirit is like, you better make sure to do this last step because you've come so freaking far. Do not back out on me now. That's the energy. Do not back out on me now. Like, you're so close. That's the thing. You're so close. It's just one last hurrah. So please feel free to let me know if you already gained the clarity on what like the last big moment is, because and that has come through as well. If you think, you know, like the patterns that you worked through, the doors you closed, you know, and just like you were so proud of yourself for, the like also like the trust falls and like leap of faith that you did up until this point, Spirit is saying it was child's play. Now you get to meet the real deal, like your end game boss, you know, final end boss, or however you say it, you know what I mean, like before you get the castle, you know, and the princess and everything that you could ever wish for. Like, that's the energy. So no, it's not gonna be comfortable. It's actually gonna be like not pretty at all. It's gonna suck ass. Sorry, but I'm just saying it because it's I don't know. I mean, I had a bit of time at least to like sit with the energy, and I just came to a conclusion of like, you know what, fuck this. If this is what I'm supposed to do, sorry my language. I usually never curse this much, by the way, but this is just the energy. I'm like, if that is what is needed for me, then I will do it. Like, there's no going back. That's the thing also, like Spirit is saying, it's inevitable. Like your energy, like the place that you're in, like it cannot hold your energy anymore. You're meant to up level. But you need to motherfucking destroy the past versions of you that were needed in order for you to build you now, but you don't need them anymore. Where you're going like you need a blank slate. That's what I just saw, like done. And then you go. It's needed. It's all about putting yourself first. Truly this time. Not caring a single fuck what your environment will think of the action that you're about to do. Because it will not make sense to anyone. I'm telling you this now, it will not make sense to anyone in your circle. But it will make sense to you. And you will have, and that's what I'm hearing as well, like you have your full Spirit team behind you. Nothing can touch you. So, if you haven't gained clarity on that yet, I'm not saying this to scare you, obviously. I'm saying this to give you a heads up. And once clarity hits, I want you to know that I received it as well. Feel free to come back to this video once you gain, you know, like more of an understanding of what it actually is that is your big crescendo moment, you know, like, oh, it's just, the only, oh, like, and that's the only thing that kind of like keeps my hopes up, is knowing that this is gonna be like the you finally made it moment. What, oh my god, I got full on body chills. What lays on the other side of the most uncomfortable period right now will be forgotten. Actually, not really forgotten. I wouldn't even be surprised if people would like create like documentaries about your life. You know what? It's that drastic, because you know, like you lived multiple lifetimes within this one lifetime, and what is now, but like it feels like a plot twist. Yes, oh my gosh. And what those that have been here for a couple of weeks, what did I say about December? What energy did I pick up on? I swear, full circle moment right here. I said December plot twist month. Well, it certainly is. It certainly is. So whew, feel free to let me know in the comments how you're encountering these energies currently. So yeah, old timer, you cannot go back to it. The longer you stay in it and like try to hold on to, even if it's just like with your little pinky, the more miserable you're gonna feel. So the sooner you pull the trigger and go with what you know needs to be done, the sooner you're gonna live in the reality that you've always seen for yourself. And that is like the, you know, like the hope that I just like cling on to right now. You can trust this. But it's gonna be uncomfy at first, okay? So, oh my gosh, Spirit, please, 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 we are in so much need of a little pick-me-up. Oh, honestly, whew, such heavy energy, but it would all lift. It's gonna look chaotic now, but it's all gonna settle in and stabilize, like very quickly as well. Like, trust that, okay? So please, Spirit, what is it that we're meant to know at this point in time? What is an additional message that you want to share? One card. One card. Yep. Okay, this is just confirmation of everything that I just shared. This is the last battle. Do you see? It's called the sword. The last battle. Consider this like you actually taking care of like your past selves, like done, bye-bye. And like moving into like, what are this? Yeah, do you see the sun? Like into the sun, into your happiest life, but you need to leave all darkness behind. I'm gonna leave it here. Let me know if it resonated. I know this has been a tough one, but as I was telling you guys before, this is not to scare you. This is just to prepare you for what's ahead. Because, I mean, it's obviously going to look different for every single one of us, but how I'm experiencing it, the transition is not going to be seamlessly with angels singing at all. It's going to be very abrupt and messy, and it's so funny. Like, the irony is not lost on me, because this area of my life, you know, like the sense of belonging and like connection that I'm so glad to have with you on this channel, like thriving, you know, like, oh, so good. While other areas of my life are currently burning. And I'm just like, Spirit, I don't even have like really time to sit in gratitude for this beautiful gift and blessing that you gave me, because I need to take care of the fire that is all around me. Oh my gosh, but that's the energy. It's like, what is happening? Anyhow, you get this. Let me know how you're currently experiencing these energies. Like, I always love to know, and I always love to read your comments. So let's all come together, support one another. This will soon pass, is also what I just heard. So we got this. But with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always. And I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is gonna be tomorrow, because I'm posting every single day until the end of the year to show myself that I can do it and I can hold myself accountable. Take care of yourself. And I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. And what I started to realize as well, it makes so much sense why Spirit was guiding me to like uploading every single day. Because in the, like, what is time? Like speed and like how fast we're like changing realities, also like identities and everything is just like insane. But this is how you like see in real time how this journey looks. It's not always rains and rains. Yeah, exactly. Rainbows and sunshine. No, it also rains. And when it rains, it pours. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, but we got this. This is the final push, okay? And I also have to say a big, big, big thank you to those that are like so excited with me to get this community up and running. Like, I honestly, reading all like the feedback that you left like on the survey that I shared in the description box of my videos, I love you. Yeah, you are exactly the reason why we need to come together. You know, like every single one of us holds like such a beautiful gift, and there's something that I want to kind of add as well to what I said in the last video. It honestly, at this point, because it truly doesn't really matter if you're steps ahead on this journey, if you're exactly where I'm at right now, or a couple of steps behind. These energies, how quickly they are playing out in our lives, you will intuitively know if the community is for you, okay? Just know that I plan on launching the community on Sunday, on the 22nd of December. And what I actually think I'll do, and please let me know if you like that idea, it's going to be a subscription model. But what I want to do is I want for like the remainder of like December, because it's a huge month for us, I want to open the community for everyone, free to join. And then you can have like a look if it's like vibing with you. If it's not, you can cancel your subscription until the 31st of December, like no charge, no nothing. And then you're gonna leave basically. But those that are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stay, then you're gonna basically start the subscription with the price. I haven't like fully figured out yet, so be on the lookout. But then it's gonna happen on the 1st of January that the subscription basically starts. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the creation process, and I'm so glad that I have this where I can pour my energy into, because being in my mind space right now is the worst place to be in. I'm telling you. Like, it's all about being in the heart space, feeling, flowing. That's also like a huge message that I've gotten. Flowing. Lose the resistance. Like, we know by now how to move with these energies. So, you got this. I'm sending you so much love. And I see you in tomorrow's video. Bye. And if you haven't filled out the form, had a look in the description box, click on the link. You will be glad that you did it, okay? Okay, bye.